Alright, hey guys, this is my tutorial for the Revolution or Revolver trick. This is basically your card setup right here. You're not going to need anything else. Alright, so you're going to need two different colored decks. So I have a red deck and a blue deck. Alright, now the first thing you're going to need to do is to choose a deck color. Okay, doesn't matter, I chose the blue. Alright, now you're not going to need this deck ever. You just need it to pull out one card. Alright, and that card is a 4 of your chosen suit. So you choose a suit, any suit at all, hearts, diamonds, clubs, spades, doesn't matter, any suit, and take out a 4 of that suit. Alright, once you have done that, you could put this deck away, you won't need it anymore. Alright, so we have 4 of red with a red back. Alright, next thing you will need to do is take out 4 cards from your main deck from your chosen suit. Alright, the best thing to do is to take out an ace, 2, 3, and 4, the 4 lowest cards in that suit, of your chosen suit, of course. Alright, so mine are spades, of course, and yeah, we have ace, 2, 3, and 4 of spades with a blue back. Alright, now, next thing you will need to do is to make sure you have a card on the bottom of your deck with, of your chosen suit. So mine is the king of spades, right? So it could be any card, doesn't matter. It could be a 10, like right here, any card at all. Just make sure it's your suit on the bottom of the deck. Alright? So, oh yeah, and this also. You don't have to have this card box, but it adds a very good effect because you like put your cards in there, you know, and it will look like your deck, your whole deck is a different color than your, you know, than the real deck that's underneath the red card. Alright? But you don't need this. It's just a good effect. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is take the 4 with a different colored back and put it on top of your main deck, like so. So it looks like this whole deck is red, right? Because you're gonna pull it out of a red box, has a red card on top. They have no idea that it's blue. Okay? Well, that's unless you reveal it, of course. Alright? So, now what do you do with these 4 cards? Now it's simple. Take them and randomly insert them into the deck. Face down, of course. Like that. So they're randomly shuffled into this deck. Alright. Now, you could do some kind of shuffles, you know, but make sure this red card keeps on top and this king keeps on the bottom. I mean, you could do some cuts, you know. Yeah. Alright, but basically what you're going to do is have this deck inside your red box. Pull it out, pretend like it's just a whole normal red deck. Alright. Now you're going to tell them how you're going to use 4 cards, just 4 cards from one specific suit, and you use your bottom card as our suit chooser. So you look what you have and tell them that you have a king of spades. Alright? So you tell them that you're going to take out 4 cards from the spades, but don't tell them that you're taking out the lowest cards yet. Alright, so you have the ace, 3, 2, and the 4. Alright? Now, make sure you straighten these cards out before you turn it over. Looks like if it's not straightened out, you can, like, you know, see that this is actually not a whole complete red deck. It's just a red card with blue deck underneath. Alright? Now, while you're explaining to them why you chose these 4 lowest cards, basically you tell them that it makes this trick easier to understand and follow. While you're doing that, you make a pinky cut of this card. So you basically slide it out. Alright, so you like slide it out like that and push with your pinky like so. So make like a little cut right there. But make sure you don't accidentally like show the blue cards underneath. Alright, so it has to be like sneaky. It has to be like that. Alright? Okay. So now what you need to do is take the cards, put them face up from the greatest value to the lowest. So 4, 3, 2, and ace. Alright, like that. Now, what you're going to need to do is take these cards, plus the red card that's face down on top, since that's your 4, you're going to need that for your trick. Alright, so you're going to take it, like, pretend that you're straightening it out, like, flick it or whatever you want, and take it, grab a hold of it, hover it over the deck, and quickly pull it off, and, like, turn this deck over, you know, so they can't see that this deck, in fact, is really blue. And you put that deck right here. So you say, okay, I'm not touching this deck at all. Alright, so once you take this pile off of this deck, you have to hold it. This is basically the way you hold it, okay? You hold it between your thumb and one of these fingers. It doesn't matter which finger, just whatever finger you like to use, alright? Now, once you hold it like this, you take your other hand and with your thumb, take off the top card one by one. Like that, alright? So it looks like you have 4 cards, but really you have that 4 with the red back beneath this 4, alright? But they don't know that, of course. Now you tell them that these are the 4 cards that you took out of this deck, and yeah, you continue your trick. This is what you do next. You take the 3 and the 4, and put it in between the ace and the 2, like that, okay? Now you straighten it out. You can do a little wave, any special effect you want, just to make things, I guess, more magical. And yeah, once again, you take your thumb and take the top card off one by one, like that. So now it looks like the ace has turned over, but really the ace is only hidden behind this 3, alright? This is, of course, that 4 with the red back, okay? Now you straighten it out, shake it again, or whatever you want. Take 1 card off the top by 1, and tell them how the 2 has turned over, alright? Now repeat this step until the 4 looks like it's turned over. Alright, so there's the 3. And there's the 4. Now when you get to this step, you take the 2, which really has the 4 with the blue back beneath it. You take it and put it on the bottom. So you tell them, I'm taking the 2 and putting it on the bottom. Now I'm going to show you that this is a 4, alright? You tell them that. And while you're showing them that this is a 4, the 2 cards that you just put on the bottom, you have to make a little gap between them, like a pinky gap. So basically, it's like this, and you just pull it like that. Alright, I hope you can see that. So you make a gap between the 2 and the 4, okay? Now while you do that while you're showing them this 4, okay? So like this is the 4, and now you tell them I'm going to take this 4 and put it on the bottom of the deck or pile. But you really don't. You put it in between that gap between the 2 and the 4, which you just made. All right. So like that. Stick it on the bottom, and yeah, make that gap small so they don't see it. Okay. Now once again, you hold it like this, and take the top card off one by one. Now it looks like these are the 4 cards that you started with, right? They are, but you know, you have that red 4. Actually, this is the red 4. Alright, and these are the blue back. So yeah. Now you slowly turn it over and say, look, these cards turned all blue. They're all blue now. And you can't have 4 blue cards in a complete red deck, right? That just wouldn't be functional. So you tell them how you're going to rub these cards on this deck to transfer the color, right? Just take these cards, I guess you could put them like right there. Alright, now you take this and be like, now look, all of these cards turn blue. Alright, and that's the Revolver. Alright, or Revolution, whatever you want to call it. Like I said, it doesn't really have a name. Alright, I'm going to post some more tutorials tomorrow, just because it's getting really late right now. So yeah, hoping you enjoyed my trick and my explanation. And practice before you show anyone. That's always a good thing. And good luck.